He shaved his head, his eyebrows, wore a wig to senior year, all because I told him the school was secretly drug testing us. But that was only the beginning. See, this guy destroyed so many people I cared about. My brother, my friends, even a girl whose only crime was trusting him. So I made it my mission to return the favor and ruin his world from the inside out. If you've ever wanted to serve justice to a manipulative snake who gets away with hurting good people, this one's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stay with me. Because the story you're about to hear is the most twisted revenge I've ever pulled off, and I still live with what it cost me. I moved around a lot as a kid, and by 8th grade, I was already used to being the new one. Making friends wasn't hard anymore, but finding people who actually got me, that was rare. So when I met this kid in math class, let's call him Leo, it felt like I might have found someone real. He wasn't popular, kinda awkward. But he listened when I talked and he seemed grateful for my time. At first it felt harmless. I even saw myself as a kind of mentor, which makes me cringe now. But it was genuine. We became friends, closer than I expected. He even had his mom text my mom to ask if I could hang out, and honestly, it was a little weird, but I brushed it off. Freshman year rolled in, and I invited Leo to sit with me and my group at lunch. Even though people whispered that he was weird, I didn't care. Popularity never meant much to me. But then came the first red flag. There was this girl, we'll call her Haley, who I almost hooked up with. Things didn't go far, but apparently she had been talking to multiple guys, sending pics, the usual high school drama. When her friend ratted her out to the school, Haley got destroyed. Slut-shamed, isolated, dropped by everyone. Leo ended up dating her after all that, but kept it secret. His family didn't approve. His classmates made fun of him. And worst of all, he never defended her. Not once. He told me they weren't dating, even when pictures of them leaked. I watched him let Haley drown while pretending he wasn't even near the water. Eventually, Haley transferred to a private school for a fresh start. But Leo wasn't done with her. He stalked her new life from afar, tracked down her new prom date, befriended him, and then leaked her nudes again to a whole new school. He ruined her new beginning just because she had the audacity to leave him. That's when something in me shifted. I realized this wasn't just an awkward kid who lacked social skills. He was dangerous, calculating, spiteful. But it wasn't just Haley. Sophomore year, Leo began sabotaging people close to me. My younger brother's relationship? Gone. Leo had slithered into it and turned his girlfriend against him. He began subtly telling people he was better than me. He used secrets I shared to manipulate others, created fake drama between friends. It was relentless. He blackmailed one of my closest friends, we'll call him Joseph, and sabotaged another's friendship with a girl named Eve. He manipulated Robin, Joseph, my brother, and worst of all, I stood by too long, trying to believe there was still a good side to him. Until the summer before senior year. We were hanging out one night, smoking in my neighborhood, when my neighbor, who vaguely looked like our school's dean, walked outside. Leo freaked. See, our school used hair drug testing, not urine. So I looked at him and said, "Dude, if that was the dean, you're screwed. You have to shave everything, hair, brows, everything." He panicked. The next day, he showed up bald and browless, wearing a wig to school. That should have been the end of it. But for me, it was just the beginning, because that's when he threatened me. He said his uncle, some foreign official or minister, would call every college I applied to and ruin my future if I didn't fall back in line. That was the moment I snapped. I told Joseph everything. I told Robin everything. And together, we started plotting. But I took it further, way further. I became Leo's double agent. He still thought we were close, trusted me. So I played both sides. I told him Joseph and Robin were planning something big, that they were turning the school against him. I even faked voice memos, started rumors, staged angry messages, anything to keep him spiraling. Leo was paranoid already. I just poured gasoline on the fire. He lost sleep. He isolated himself. He begged me for help, while I was the one feeding the flames. I leaked rumors that he had gotten a girl from another school pregnant. I found public records that showed he was actually a year older than the rest of us. His deepest, darkest secret. And spread that too. I watched as his world cracked. He had no friends. Wasn't invited to a single grad party. People whispered, laughed, distanced themselves. Meanwhile, Robin, Joseph, and I threw the best parties of the year. I reveled in it. I fed on it. Until one day, I told him everything. I wanted him to know. I wanted him to feel what it was like to be played, to be the pawn. At first, he was speechless. Then he broke down. He told me that during all those months, he was self-harming, having panic attacks, and even tried to hang himself once, until his dad found him. I didn't know if I believed it. Was it real, or just another manipulation? Either way, it didn't make me cry, because I remembered Haley, and my brother, and everyone else he had torched. He told me I had mentally crippled him, that I owed him therapy money. I apologized, but felt no guilt. In my mind, I wasn't his enemy. I was his karma. Leo graduated, utterly alone, his carefully crafted reputation destroyed, his secrets exposed. And me? I had my circle. I had peace. I had closure. For the first time in years, I felt like I wasn't under his spell anymore. I'll never say I'm proud of everything I did, but I don't regret why I did it. Revenge, when it becomes your entire world, changes you. It makes you someone you don't recognize. And even though I walked away with closure, I also walked away with a piece of myself missing. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button. Drop a comment and tell us, what's the coldest revenge you've ever seen? And subscribe, because we have more stories that'll make your blood boil and your heart pound.